think we're ready to start. Let me check. All right, perfect. Okay, I'll give you a moment to prepare your mat, your block, or any prop you need to use. I'll go to the mat and we're starting right away. Alrighty. We're gonna start at the top of the mat, connecting the big toes together, heels slightly apart. And from here, think of rolling the shoulders up, back, and down to maintain an open chest. Think of opening the chest through the shoulders more than the spine, so we want to maintain a neutral pelvis. So think of keeping the belly in, avoid arching the spine. So we want to tuck the tailbone in, standing tall, still opening the chest through the shoulders. Alright, start feeling your weight equal between both feet, between the toes and the heels. Close your eyes and start breathing in and out through the nose. Start engaging your muscles here. Bit by bit, the thighs, the glutes. Contract your core. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes and inhale your arms up. And exhale to fold forward. Feel free to micro bend your knees here. And inhale into halfway lift, flat back. And exhale to step your legs back to plank. Alright, during the plank, we want to push the shoulder blades away from each other, engaging the abs and glutes here. Start dropping your knees, taking it bit by bit, shift your weight forward, bend your elbows close into baby chaturanga, and inhale to upward dog. Thighs and knees off the mat, looking forward, and gently drop your knees, tuck your toes, push all the way back to downward dog. You can start paddling your legs here by bending one knee at a time. Feel free to move your hip, your neck from side to side. Take your time here with your movement. And gently inhale to walk your feet forward, coming to the top of the mat into flat back. And exhale to fold. Inhale your arms all the way back up. And exhale, bring your palms together to heart center. And again, inhale, arms up. And exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to plant your palms down on the mat. Feel free to step or jump back to plank. From here, try without dropping the knees, shift your weight forward, find your chaturanga, and inhale to upward dog. Exhale to downward dog and breathe. Again, feel free to paddle your legs here if you still need to. Bending one knee at a time, moving the hip, moving the neck from side to side. Think of regulating your breath here. And gently inhale, heels up, bend your knees, look forward, step or jump, coming back to the top of the mat into flat back. And exhale to fold. And inhale your arms all the way back up. And exhale to fold again. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale to step or jump back to plank. Shift your weight forward, find your chaturanga, and inhale to upward dog. Exhale to downward dog and breathe. 5 long deep breaths here. Let's start pushing the heels down to the mat, relaxing the neck. Regulate your breath in and out through the nose. Think of maintaining a flat back as if you want to send your chest towards the knees here. If you have any tension in your lower back, feel free to micro bend your knees. One last breath. And again, inhale, heels up, bend your knees, look forward. Walk or jump forward, coming to the top of the mat into flat back. And exhale to fold, try to go deeper. And inhale your arms all the way back up. And exhale, palms together to heart center. Alright, as we move forward with the flow, I just want to let you know that you have all the freedom to pick the variation you want. Listen to your body here. If you don't want to jump to plank or to chaturanga, you can always step back. You can always drop your knees for baby chaturanga instead of full chaturanga. So just follow your own pace and do it your own way. Again, we're at the top of the mat here, connecting the big toes. Heels are slightly apart. And swing your arms. Inhale, arms up, bend your knees into chair. Hold your chair here, keep pressing the knees together. Tuck your tailbone in, engaging the core. Protect your lower back, arms are active. Have a deep breath in here and exhale to fold, stretch your legs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, jump chaturanga. And inhale to upward dog. And exhale to downward dog. One breath here. And inhale, right leg up, go as high as you can. And exhale, bring your foot between your palms. Plant the back toes down to the mat, find your balance, and inhale, arms up into high lunge. Holding it here for 3, 2, and 1. Drop your palms down. Pushing the leg back to plank or one-legged plank. Find your chaturanga or one-legged chaturanga and inhale to upward dog. And exhale to downward dog. One breath here. And inhale, left leg up. Go as high as you can. Exhale, bring your foot forward between your palms. Again, plant the back toes. Find your balance. Inhale, arms up into high lunge. Think of squaring the hip here for 3, 2, and 1. Drop your palms down, push your leg back, find your chaturanga, and inhale to upward dog. And exhale to downward dog and breathe. 5 long deep breaths here. Again, think of catching your breath, regulating in and out through the nose. Pushing the heels down to the mat. And start engaging your thighs here, lifting the kneecaps up, keeping the neck relaxed. One more breath here. And again, inhale, heels up, bend your knees, look forward, jump forward, coming to the top of the mat into flat back. And exhale to fold. Inhale, bend your knees, arms up, coming all the way back to chair. Try to challenge yourself this time, going deeper. However, make sure you can always see your toes, so we don't want to go deeper by tilting the pelvis. We still want to tuck the tailbone in, engaging the core. And inhale, stretch your legs. Exhale, palms together to heart center. And again from here, drop your arms. Swing your arms, inhale, arms up, bend your knees into chair. Hold your chair here. Have a deep breath in. And exhale, fold forward, stretch your legs. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, jump chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale to downward dog. One breath here. And inhale, right leg up, go as high as you can. Exhale, bring your foot forward between your palms. This time, we're going to drop the back heel slightly to the side, so the left toes are pointing towards the diagonal. Find your balance and inhale, arms up into warrior one. Think of squaring the hip again, sending the left hip bone forward as much as you can for 3, 2, and 1. Drop your palms down, push your leg back, chaturanga, and inhale, upward dog. And exhale to downward dog. One breath here. And again, inhale, left leg up. Go as high as you can. Exhale, bring your foot forward, dropping the back heel. Inhale, rise up into warrior one. Think of your alignment of your hip, going deeper with the front knee for 3, 2, and 1. Drop your palms down, pushing the leg back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale to downward dog. Catch your breath here. Regulate your breath in and out through the nose. Again, pushing the heels down as much as you can. Relaxing the neck. One last breath here. Inhale, heels up, bend your knees, look forward, jump forward, coming to the top of the mat into flat back. Exhale to fold. And again, start bending your knees. Inhale, arms up, coming into chair. Holding it here. Think of your alignment. Think of going deeper as much as you can. And gently inhale, extend your legs. And exhale, palms together to your center. Alright, I'm going to come closer, just in case anyone is saying anything. Catch your breath. Feel free to sip on some water if you need to. Alright. Perfect. Let's go back to the top of our mats here. Again, connecting the big toes. Heels slightly apart. We're going to inhale the arms up. And exhale to fold. Inhale into flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, jump to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale to downward dog. Regulate your breath here. If your heels are down on the mat, see if you can start lifting your toes up to further stretch the hamstrings and the calves. One last breath here. Alright, and from here, we're going to inhale the right leg up. And exhale to bring the right knee to the right elbow. For 3, 2, and 1. Twist, send the knee to the left elbow for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, send your leg back up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow again for 3, 2, and 1. Twist to the left for 3, 2, and 1. Last one. Inhale your leg back up. Exhale, bring your knee to the right elbow for 3, 2, and 1. To the left for 3, 2, and 1. Drop the back heel to the side. Start extending your leg forward, maybe lifting the left arm up. If this is too much, feel free to drop the right foot down to the mat for 3, 2, and 1. Drop your palm down, push your leg all the way back up into three-legged dog and breathe. Sending all the way down to the left heel here. Have a deep breath in. And exhale, bring your right foot between your palms. Dropping the back heel to the side. Inhale your arms up parallel to the mat into warrior two. So here, we want the right toes to be pointing forward, left pointing to the side, shoulders above the hip, arms parallel to the mat. Keep on breathing here in your warrior, looking at the right fingers. Try to go deeper with the front knee. Activate more muscles here. Alright, and we're going to start turning the front palm up. Lean forward and inhale to go to the back leg into reverse warrior. Don't forget about the front knee. Maintain an open chest here and maybe gaze up. Keep on breathing. Alright, and from here, have a deep breath in. And exhale to go all the way to the other side. Side angle pose. Forearm on the thigh. Left arm pointing towards the top of the mat. Again, think of Lengthening here, turning the chest, gazing up. And try to avoid sinking into the right shoulder, so as much as you can, push your thigh away with your elbow, with your forearm. Alright, and from here, with control, let the legs be where they are. Inhale to lift back to warrior two. Alright, and 5 breathing movements here. We're going to inhale to extend the front knee, arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Look at your right fingers. 4 more. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. We have the last 2 here. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Regulate your breath. Last one. And exhale, warrior two. And from here, turning the right palm up. 5 breathing movements as well. We're going to inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale to side angle pose. Take your time with your movement. 4 more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle pose. 4, 3. Side angle pose. And 2. Open your chest all the time. Side angle pose. Last one. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle pose here and hold. If you're here and looking for an upgrade, see if you can drop your palm in front of your foot without compromising the open chest. So keep on opening the chest here, sending the left shoulder towards the back. If this is too low, you can bring your block or your prop and find it here. Regulate your breath. And if you have your palm down, and looking for another upgrade, maybe you can start binding. But most importantly, to keep the shoulders on top of each other, maybe gazing up. Keep on holding it here. I know the leg might be burning by now. Alright, and gently from here, with control, let's all go back to forearm on the thigh. Control your legs, lifting all the way back up into warrior two and extend the front leg. Alright, and from here we're going to turn the right foot forward. Both feet are parallel to each other. Inhale, arms up into star. And exhale to fold and relax. So here, try to go as deep as you can. If your palms are not touching the mat, let the feet be a little bit wider and try to reach your mat. Go as deep as you can. Regulate your breath. Alright, and from here we're going to inhale to halfway lift. So you want to maintain a flat back, palms or fingertips down on the mat. Again, if they're not reaching, feel free to use your prop. So from here, we're going to leave the left down. Inhale, right arm up and twist. You can stay here, or an option to keep opening the chest, sending the arm towards the back. Have a deep breath in and gently exhale to come all the way down, dropping the right palm down. Whenever you're ready, inhale, left arm up. Again, you can stay here, or you can take it deeper, opening the chest more, opening the shoulders. Have a deep breath in, and gently exhale to come all the way back down to the center. Fold forward. See if you can go deeper this time. Make sure your neck is always relaxed. And gently from here, moving the palms to the waist. Inhale to lift yourself all the way back up. Alright, turning the right toes to look at the top of the mat again. Bending the knee, arms parallel to the mat into warrior two. Okay, And from here, we want to start bringing the arms up. You can have your palms together or at least keep the arms parallel to each other. Think of your open hip, open chest. And from here, we want to reach as high as we can and start folding to the side as if we're going for our side angle pose, but with control. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Have a deep breath in and exhale. Drop your palms all the way back down. Push your leg back, chaturanga. And inhale to upward dog. And exhale to downward dog and breathe. 3 breaths here. Neck is relaxed. And gently inhale, left leg up. And exhale to bring your foot forward between your palms. We're gonna drop the back knee, untuck the back toes. So from here, we want to stretch the right quads. So think of pushing your hip forward and down as much as you can. And make sure that the left knee is not crossing the left toes. You can stay here. You can lift yourself up, getting some weight over the hip here. Keep stretching. You can have your palms together or all the way, arms to be up. Holding the low lunge here for 5, 4, feel the stretch in the back leg. 3, 2, and 1. Drop your palms down, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee off the mat, pushing all the way to downward dog. Regulate your breath here. And let's all prepare for the other leg. So whenever you're ready, we're gonna inhale, left leg up. And exhale, left knee to left elbow. For 3, 2, and 1. Twist, send the knee to the right elbow for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, send it back up. Exhale, knee to left elbow for 3, 2, and 1. Twist to the right for 3, 2, and 1. Last one. Inhale your leg all the way back up. Exhale, knee to left elbow for 3, 2, and 1. To the right for 3, 2, and 1. Extend your leg. Drop the back heel to the side and inhale, right arm up. An option here to keep the foot on the floor or off the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your palm down, push your leg back to downward dog. Have a breath here. And again, inhale, left leg up, go as high as you can. And exhale, bring your foot forward between your palms. Dropping the back heel to the side. Inhale, arms up into warrior 2. Arms parallel to the mat. Shoulders above the hip. Looking at the left fingers. Regulate your breath here, in and out through the nose. And again, we're going to start turning the left palm up. Lean forward and inhale to reverse warrior. Think of the front knee. It's still bent, going forward. And we're gazing up. Regulate your breath here. Keep stretching the back leg. Have a deep breath in and exhale to go all the way to the other side. Forearm on the thigh. Right arm above the head, pointing to the top of the mat. Gazing up into side angle pose. Regulate your breath in and out through the nose. And from here, leaving the legs where they are, we're going to inhale to lift back up into warrior 2. And our breathing movements here, we're going to inhale, arms up, extend the front leg. Exhale, warrior 2. 4 more. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior 2. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale here. here. Last two, take your time. Last one. And hold warrior two. Try to go as deep as you can here. And then our other breathing movements here. Turning the front palm up. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle pose. Take your time with the movement, with the breathing. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle pose. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, side angle pose. Last 2. Let your breath guide you. Last 1. And hold the side angle pose here. And again, you can pick your own variation, leaving the forearm on the thigh. Maybe start dropping the palm down in front of the foot, maintaining an open chest here and open hip. Keep breathing into the pose here. Activating the back leg muscles. And again, if you want to take it further, maybe reach out and bind, maintaining an open chest. Last breath. And again, releasing all the way, forearm on the thigh. Breathe into side angle pose. And inhale to lift back up, extend the front knee. We're going to turn the foot, both feet to be parallel to each other. Inhale, arms up. And exhale to drop the arms down and interlace your fingers behind your back. So from here, we want to maintain an open chest. Looking forward, have a deep breath in, and then think of folding forward, sending the hip towards the back, chest forward. Let the chest be parallel to the mat, and then start lifting the arms up, going all the way down. Catch your breath here. If you want to add a stretch, you can bring the bottom of the palms together instead of leaving them away. And go as deep as you can. Think of shifting the weight towards the toes more than the heels and try to go deeper. And gently we're going to lift halfway, flat back. Releasing the arms first, palms on waist, and lift all the way back up. Alright, I'm sweating. Okay, and from here, keeping the placement of the feet, we're going to bring the heels in. Make sure you can balance, so you don't need to send them all the way out. If you want to bring your feet closer to each other, that's completely fine. Keeping the palms on the waist here, have a deep breath in, and exhale to bend your knees, coming into goddess. Alright, so in goddess we want to open the hip as much as we can, tucking the tailbone in and letting the shoulders be on top of the hip. And from here, inhale, arms up, and exhale to drop your palms to your thighs. Stretch your arms, sending the shoulders up to the ears, and then start dumping the weight all the way to your arms. Have a deep breath in, and exhale. Send the right shoulder forward and twist. Go as deep as you can, sending the hip towards the back. Inhale here, and exhale, come back to the center. Inhale in the center, exhale, send the left shoulder forward and twist to the other side. Inhale here, and exhale, come back to the center. Now probably your hip is lower, try to keep it here, bringing the arms all the way back up. Keep sending the hip forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, stretch your legs, and exhale to release the arms down. One more round of goddess. We're going to inhale the arms up, And exhale, bend your knees. Try to go deeper this time, as much as you can. You can stay in goddess, or you can inhale to lift the right heel off the mat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your heel down to the other side. Inhale, left heel up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Now let's try to lift both. Doesn't matter how high they go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your heels, extend your legs, and fold. Relax all the way, turning the feet to be parallel to each other. Catch your breath. And gently from here, bringing the palms on the waist. Inhale, lift yourself all the way back up. Alright, so if you brought your feet closer to each other, try to take a step. So we can turn the left toes towards the top of the mat, bending the knee again into warrior 2. So find your alignment, keep an open hip here. And again, legs where they are, we're going to inhale, arms up. Palms together or arms parallel to each other. Think of the open chest, the open hip here. Reach as high as you can and start going to the left side. Go deeper with your knee, holding it here. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Have a deep breath in and exhale. Drop your palms down, pushing the leg all the way back to downward dog. Have a breath here. And we're going to inhale, right leg up, and exhale to bring your foot forward between your palms. Dropping the back knee, untuck the back toes. Again, the aim here is to stretch the back quads. So please make sure that you're pushing your hip forward as much as you can. Right knee, not to cross the right toes. You can stay here. You can lift up, having the arms down. You can have the palms on the thigh, palms together, or adding some weight, arms up. Holding our low lunge here. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently drop your palms down, tuck the back toes, gently lift the knee off the mat, pushing the right leg all the way back to downward dog. Regulate your breath here, in and out through the nose. 5 long deep breaths. So I always take downward dog as a resting pose. However, feel free to go to child pose if you need to. Just make sure both ways that your neck is relaxed. And if you're in downward dog, please send your heels down to the mat as much as you can, maintaining a flat back. Alright, and if you went to child pose, rejoin us in downward dog for the last breath. And then inhale, heels up, bend your knees, look forward, jump forward, coming to the top of the mat into flat back. And exhale to fold. And inhale your arms all the way back up, bend your knees, coming into chair. Hold your chair here. And gently extend your legs and exhale, palms to heart center. Catch your breath here. Let me know if you have any questions. We're gonna start bit by bit stretching and cooling down. So we're good now. Alright, and again to the top of our mat. From here, we're going to send the feet towards the edges of the mat, turning the toes out. Inhale, arms up. And exhale to bring your palms together to heart center. Have a deep breath in. And exhale to start bending the knees. We're going all the way down to yogi squat. So think here of opening the hip, pushing the knees away using the arms, keeping the palms together, gazing forward, sending the chest forward. If this is too much, you can bring your prop here and sit on it, or if your heels are off the mat, you can bring it here or a towel. Regulate your breath here, in and out through the nose. 3 more long deep breaths. Think of opening the hip, stretching the inner thighs, and keep sending the chest forward. Alright, and gently from here, try with control to lower your hip down, lifting the legs up into boat. So first we're going to hold the back of the thighs, bringing the knees together, the feet together, pushing the chest forward to maintain a long spine and protect your lower back. Whenever you start rounding or feeling any lower back pain, please break the pose and then rejoin us. So we're here. You can keep holding the back of your thighs, or you can start bringing the arms parallel to the mat. You can stay in your boat, or you can start toe tapping, sending the right toes down, lift them up, left down, lift them up. You have 2 more on each side. Round down, up, left, up. Last one, right and left. Release. Come to your butterfly, soles of the feet together. Relax your spine, relax your neck. And again, bring the knees together, feet together. Chest forward, lengthen your spine, tilt your back, lifting up to our boat. Choose the variation that works good for you today. Again, we can bring the arms parallel to the mat. You can stay here, you can toe tap from here, or we can upgrade, extending the legs up and start our toe tapping. Right down and up, left down and up. 2 more, right and left. Last one and left. Hold your boat here. Put the maximum effort for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release into butterfly, soles of the feet together, round your spine, relax your neck. And gently roll yourself up, bringing the knees together, extending the legs forward. Okay, and from here, we're going to bend the left knee, send it to the outer side of the right leg. You can always stay here, or you can bend the right as well. Make sure you're well sitting on the mat and you're not on your heel. Left foot is flat on the mat. Inhale, arms up, lengthen your spine. And exhale to twist to the left side, bringing the right arm to the thigh, left palm behind you. Always think of lengthening the spine as you inhale and deepen your twist as you exhale. You can leave your arm here, you can bend your elbow. Have a deep breath in and gently exhale to come all the way back to the center. So I want to show you from the side. We're here. We're going to start sending the left leg all the way back, closing the hip, coming into pigeon. So think of the front of the left thigh wants to be on the mat. If this is too much, if you're too high, you can bring your prop below your right butt and sit on it. So we want to stretch well here. Try to send the shoulders above the hip as much as you can. Regulate your breath in and out through the nose. If you don't feel the stretch at the back leg, you can drop the left palm slightly forward. Start bending your knee, reach it with the right, open your chest to the side, bring your foot as close to your butt as you can. Breathe into the stretch. And gently release your leg, if you have it here, dropping both palms down. We're going to start opening the hips, sitting all the way to the right side, turning the leg up, toes pointing up, foot closer to the thigh. So we want to maintain an open hip here, right knee is bent, left is extended. Alright, so think of sending the left elbow against the inner side of your left thigh. So we want to inhale the right arm up, and then exhale, send the elbow down and maintain an open chest here. You can hold your foot, you can drop your elbow down to the mat and try to go as deep as you can. And from here, if you think you can go deeper, start sliding your elbow, reaching your toes, maintaining an open chest. Maybe gaze up. And gently come all the way back up. We're going to switch legs. Keep the hip opening here. Left foot at the inner side of your right thigh. And again, think of sending the right elbow forward and down and pushing against the left to maintain an open chest. So we're going to inhale, left arm up. And exhale to start stretching to your side. Again, keep applying some pressure here. Elbow against the thigh. Maybe if you can go deeper, go ahead, slide your elbow, reach out your toes, maintain an open chest. Maybe gazing up. And gently lifting all the way back up. And from here, we're going to look at the back of our mat, finding pigeon with the other leg. So what you need to do is give yourself some space, moving the foot away, turning all the way to send the right thigh to the mat. Find your alignment here, closing the hip, sending the right hip bone forward and down as much as you can. Again, make sure you have enough space, moving the foot away, trying to keep the shoulders above the hip as much as you can. Regulate your breath here. And again, if you want to go deeper with the stretch, dropping the right palm slightly forward and to the side, bending the right knee, opening the chest to the left, holding the foot with the hand, bringing the heel closer to your butt. Breathe into your stretch here. And gently, if you're holding your foot, start releasing down. Dropping both palms down to the mat. Again, sitting to the left side. Bringing the right leg all the way forward, foot to the outer side of the leg. Right foot flat down on the mat, not sitting on the left heel. Inhale, arms up, lengthen your spine, and exhale to twist to the right. Right palm behind you, left arm against the leg. Lengthen your spine as you inhale and go deeper as you exhale. Regulate your breath. And gently coming all the way back to the center. Releasing the pose, extending both legs forward. Flexing, keeping the shoulders above the hip. Inhale, lengthen your spine, stretch your arms, and exhale to reach up and forward. Think of tilting your hip here, trying to maintain a straight back. And if your belly is touching your thighs, you can start rounding your spine and fold all the way. If this is too much for you or for your back, feel free to bend your knees here. Most importantly is to feel a stretch in your spine. And inhale, roll yourself all the way back up, bending the knees. Make sure you have enough space behind you. Look down around your spine. Start lifting your feet off the mat and hold it here. And gently roll yourself all the way back, keeping the knees close to the chest and the lower back down to the mat. Softly from here, start rocking from side to side. Give your lower back a nice massage. Relaxing the feet down on the mat, keeping the knees bent. Connect the soles of your feet together, dropping the knees to the sides into reclined butterfly. Relax here, focus on your breath. Try to inhale deeply and exhale very slowly. If this is too much for your inner thighs, you can bring your props here below the knees for support. One more breath here. Then gently start bringing your knees together. Hug your knees to your chest again. Widen the knees. Bring your arms between your legs. Hold the outer side of your feet. Let your feet face up the ceiling and come into your happy baby. So you can stay here or you can start extending your legs. Maybe rock from side to side. Just be gentle with your movement. Focus on your breath. And gently release the pose, relaxing the feet down. Alright, give yourself a minute here to do any movement that you feel like, because people are different, so everyone is feeling differently. So maybe someone wants to twist, so you can bring your knees together and breathe, keeping the shoulders down and going to the other side. If you feel like further stretching the hamstrings and the spine, maybe you can bring your knees close to the chest, extending the legs and trying to give yourself a nice stretch here. If you feel like going for an inversion, go ahead. Take your time to move the way you want, the way you feel. And once you're done, we're gonna meet again here on our backs. Extending the legs down, feet to the edges of the mat. Dropping the feet to the sides to relax the inner thighs. Extending the arms, turning the palms up into Shavasana. So if you went for a stretch, a twist, or an inversion, meet us back in Shavasana. focus on your breath. Think of inhaling deeply and exhaling very slowly. Relax your body here. Relax your mind. And gently start bringing some awareness back, moving the fingers, the toes. Point and flex, rotate your wrists. Maybe move your neck from side to side. And bring your arms above your head on the floor. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms out. Start bringing your feet together. And inhale, stretch your arms, point your toes. Stretch the whole body here and gently exhale to release. And softly bend your knees. Roll to your right side. Use your right arm as a pillow. And give yourself a moment here to breathe. And very gently with your eyes closed, start bringing yourself back up using the left palm, left arm, right to follow, coming into a comfortable seated position. Think of relaxing your shoulders here, lengthening your spine. Connect with your breath. Alright, and we're going to start rubbing the palms together to create some heat here. Bringing the left palm on top of the heart, right palm on top of it. Feel your own warmth here. Have a deep breath in through the nose. And softly exhale through your mouth. And go back to the natural rhythm of breathing. In and out through the nose. And again, we're going to rub the palms together, creating some more heat. And this time, place your palms in front of your face. Bottom of the palms around the jaw lines or halfway through the cheeks. Fingertips on the hairline. Try to keep your pinkies together and start blinking your eyes behind your palms. Just get some light in. Close your eyes again. Release your palms down on your knees. Have a breath here. And gently inhale, arms up, lengthen your spine, stretch your arms. And exhale to bring your palms together to heart center. Start looking towards your fingertips, blinking your eyes again before you fully open them. And namaste. Alright, we're done.